Hey guys, it's Matt from TDM Style here, back with another review for you, and today, as promised, we're taking a look at the Activating Oil Cleanser by shehvoo. So what actually is this stuff? Well, they're calling it a shampoo and conditioner alternative that's made with natural oils, and they're saying that basically what this will do for you is it will clean your hair without stripping away its natural oils. Now, this isn't the first of its kind. There are several other companies out there that make oil cleansers. Two that come to mind off the top of my head are O'Dowd's and Morris Motley. Now, while I haven't personally used either one of those myself, so I can't offer you guys a comparison, I have been using this for the past couple of weeks, so I do have a pretty good idea of how this works, and we're going to talk about whether or not it does what they claim it will do. Now, before I started testing this product, I had a chat with my hairstylist about how oil cleansers in general should work, and essentially they are designed to do basically what shehvoo says that this will do, in that they're designed to clean away dirt and other impurities from your hair, but also to balance the oil levels in your hair so that it ends up feeling soft and conditioned without being stripped too squeaky clean like a typical shampoo would clean it. So with that in mind, the first time that you use an oil cleanser, your hair might feel a little bit oilier than usual, but after you use it once or twice more, those levels will balance out a little bit, and you will have a better idea of how that product will actually work for you. Now, if you are one of the 12% of my viewing audience that is female, hello. I'm not the only one who's been using this product. My wife has also been using it for the past couple of weeks. So when we get to the performance and final thoughts categories, I'm going to have her come in and give you her thoughts as well, so you might have a better idea of how this product might work for you. So with all that out of the way, let's jump right in and actually start talking about this product. Looking at the packaging first, you can see that it comes in this plastic bottle, which is 4 fluid ounces or 118 milliliters, and it has the same kind of color and font scheme as their Ocean Clay. So on the front of the bottle, we've got shehvoo Activating Oil Cleanser, shampoo and conditioner alternative made with natural oils, and it does say shake first to activate. On the bottom, we've got this little green leaf that just says it's formulated without any sulfates or parabens. And as we turn it around to the back, we've got the directions on top, and they are recommending that you use it every 1 to 3 days, so that will be different for you depending on your personal hair type and what type of styling products you use. We've got a little bit of a description of the product itself, and then down the bottom there we have the list of ingredients. So the packaging is okay. As I mentioned with the Ocean Clay, I'm not a massive fan of the color scheme of the bottle, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is what's inside, right? All right, moving on to scent. And like most other reviewers, I do like the scent. It's nice. It's kind of fruity. It's lightweight. When I first opened it, I could barely smell it at all, so it's certainly not strong. Looking at the ingredients list next, and now this being an oil cleanser, this list is going to look a lot different than the list that we're used to seeing with clays and other stylers and things. What you will recognize, though, from stylers are things like castor oil and jojoba seed oil, which are very good for your hair and scalp. Those are very nourishing. Now, I am by no means a chemist, so I'm not going to try to explain to you what all of these different difficult to pronounce ingredients do, but I'm going to link below a couple of websites where you can look up cosmetic ingredients and see exactly what they do and various types of products that they're used in. However, one thing that is important, and I did reach out to the company to ask this because I didn't see it listed on the product or on their website, this is designed to be color safe. I mean, obviously I like to color my hair these days, and so if any of you are wondering whether or not you can use this on colored hair, yes you can, although they did recommend that you test it on the tips of colored hair first, just to make sure that it doesn't fade it any more than you would expect. Alright, so now we're going to be talking about performance, so as promised, here's my wife Allie to give you her thoughts on this as well. So the first thing that I want to mention is that the very first time that I washed my hair with this, as I rinsed it out, and by the way, they recommend that you leave it in your hair for about 2 minutes before rinsing it, as I rinsed it out, it felt like my hair still had a lot of product in it. It felt kind of waxy, so I was a little bit concerned about that. As I got out of the shower and started blow drying, I found that that feeling did go away, and then my hair ended up feeling pretty nice and soft. And so, I mean, you don't use a lot of products. But...
No, I just use Moroccan oil smoothing lotion before and while blow drying. And I did have that same sort of oily feeling as I was rinsing it out and even as I towel dried it, but after blow drying it was completely soft and smooth, which I was really surprised about since it's an oil.
So with that in mind, I've found that for me, this only really works well if I've previously styled my hair with a water-based product. If I have used a heavy clay or something that's wax-based, I have noticed that the shehvoo doesn't really seem to get my hair quite clean enough. It does still have some product left in it. I wouldn't call it a replacement for a shampoo and conditioner for me. I think it works well for me maybe once a week if I have either not styled with any product or if I've used something that washes out easily with just water. So now I know you weren't using it every day either.
No, I use it every other wash, and I wash my hair about every other day. I like the fragrance that shampoo and conditioner gives my hair, and that's the thing that the one thing I don't like about shehvoo is it doesn't have a strong fragrance at all, and that might be a good thing for some people, but I like a strong fragrance. This has a very mild fruity fragrance, which is nice, but that's why I do shampoo and conditioner one wash, shehvoo the next wash. Another thing about shampoo and conditioner versus shehvoo is that when I wash with shampoo and conditioner, I do get a slight itchiness on the back of my scalp towards like the base of my skull, and I don't know why that is. It just happens. But with shehvoo, I don't get that. It feels very moisturized and not itchy at all.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's helping the oils kind of keep that from happening or whatever, but I like the result it gives me.
Yeah, so it is definitely less drying than a regular
Definitely.
shampoo.
Definitely.
And it is nice on those days that I use it that I don't have to shampoo, rinse, condition, wait, rinse. You know, it's nice to have it all kind of in one go.
And I like it. It makes my showers a lot shorter too, because I'll just put this in, lather it up, wash my body, and rinse it out, and I'm done. It cuts down my showers probably 5 to 8 minutes.
That's true.
Which,
that is so nice.
in the long run, saves money on water. If you're a homeowner, you know how expensive water can be.
Fun adult things to be concerned about while you're showering. Yeah.
Yes.
So we haven't mentioned price yet, but this does come in at $13.99 US for that 4 fluid ounce bottle, and then of course you're going to pay some shipping on top of that. So for me, I mean, I do think that the quality is good. It's basically a salon type of product, so I would expect it not to be cheap. But I think that $14 is a little bit steep. I mean, we've been using it, the two of us have been using it for about 2 weeks off and on.
Yeah, you don't use a lot of it when you wash your hair, but we have gone through about 75% of it in this short amount of time, so it is a little pricey for that.
Yeah, I feel, especially if you were going to be using it more often than a traditional shampoo and conditioner, I think you will
use every 1 to 3 days.
Yeah,
so you can use it pretty often.
Yeah, so if you're using it every day or every other day, I think you will go through it pretty quickly. So that about wraps things up for performance. So thanks for coming by and sharing your input for that 12% of my female viewer population.
You're welcome. As you can see, my hair does look quite fabulous. I've had a good hair day.
It does.
And I did wash with shehvoo today. So
I did too. And now my hair is a lot drier naturally than hers is. She just has fabulous hair all the time. So like the extra oiliness that it sometimes have does kind of help me a little bit with that. But anyway, yeah, so thanks for coming by.
You're welcome.
And I'll be
My
back in a
pleasure.
second with shipping and final thoughts. All right, so as far as price, we did already mention that it's $13.99 for this 4 fluid ounce bottle. And as far as shipping goes, if you're in the United States, it's going to be coming in with a standard first class mail, so it'll probably run you somewhere between $2 and $3 or so. So that's a fine price. Although, as I mentioned in my Ocean Clay review, and as Robin James mentioned in his reviews of both of these products, the international shipping can be quite a bit pricey, like somewhere in the ballpark of $12 to $13. So if you're across the pond, that will definitely be a major consideration for you. Alright, so to quickly summarize everything for my final thoughts on this product, I do like it. I don't think that it's a replacement for shampoo and conditioner for me. I think it's more of a once a week thing, especially if I've previously used a wax or oil-based styling product. This did have a little bit of trouble getting a full cleanse in, but when I did use a water-based styling product, it had no problem at all. As I mentioned, I think the price can be a little bit steep for that size bottle, especially if you're planning on using it more frequently than I am. But with that being said, I do think that it is a nice product and it does give you a nice kind of breakup of that normal shampoo and conditioner routine. It does definitely make my hair feel nice and healthy and hydrated when I use it. So I think it's worth a shot. Try it out, see if it works for you and your hair type. But remember, keep in mind that the balance of the oils might not be quite right the first time you use it. So it might take, 2 or 3 washes before you really get an idea of how it will work and balance the oils for your hair type. That does it for this review, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it and found it helpful. I've got a lot of content coming up soon for more new hair products, including Chapter Hair Cream by Jordan O'Brien and Carlos Roberto, as well as a number of products from the Salon Guy's new boutique line that I'm super stoked about. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so to keep up with all that content coming up real soon. And as always, thanks so much for coming by and watching, and we'll see you at the next one.